Yo, 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 what's up? This is Graham coming to you straight from Station Z. Station Z out here in the middle of nowhere. We're coming to you live with Really Playing Games against the Aeon throne. We're playing Starfinder here. What's that? Oh, it's time for a stinker. We're going down the trash chute into this bug-infested cave. And I'm Graham playing Murphy the Patra operative.
I am Brian playing Shardik, the uplifted bear technomancer.
Watch out for that bear.
I'm Garrett. I am playing Zyson, the Kasatha Solarian.
Just one more. I'm a little drunk stumbling. Oh, you're cut off, bud.
I'm Ross. I'm playing Yulia, the Valaka Witch Warper.
Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm also Ross. I'm playing Ozzy, the circuit mechanic, and his robot minion Bob.
You stay away from my seeds. I'm a little rat.
I'm Patrick. I'm the game master.
You can't do that, Graham. That's racist. Species
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
I never expected a shock jock cold open.
I did it.
You need to do it like the Family Guy, where they spend like 10 minutes on the sound effects after the.
What are you, the butt? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that shit. Because that sick, twisted Family Guy humor.
That's what we need to bring to our stream.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Family Guy humor.
I'm sorry, Patrick. Go ahead.
So, our current story. You are looking for a way to spring your friend Sedona out of prison. She has been kidnapped by the nefarious Aslanti Star Empire and is imprisoned in a prison moon known as Gulta. It is in a star system on the edge of Aslanti space. It is this very star system. You initially thought that you would just, I don't know, head right into the prison, question mark, profit.
Yeah.
Freedom. You pretty quickly learned that your ship has some kind of an energy signature that is a dead giveaway that you're not an Aslanti ship. So you have headed here to Outpost Z in search of the engineer called Talmarin, who you have been told can correct this deficiency. You have explored much of the promenade of this station of Outpost Z. You have met a number of aliens. You met this crustacean down here, who seemed to be sick. He was plagued by insects that you have now murdered. At least you hope you've murdered all of them. You have also fought some aliens who thought they could just beat you up. You killed most of them. You have traded kind of with a big blue alien with kind of a horse face and no eyes.
The best one.
You have intimidated a little furball mouth into giving you stuff and selling things to you. You have attempted to talk to a paranoid little rodent-like creature who slammed his door in your face. And you did successfully trade and communicate with a little crustacean, tiny little crustacean in this magical bubble that allows her to stand freely. After doing all of that trade and finding no more particularly interesting merchants at the moment, you headed back in search of where you thought you could find Talmarin, which is inside the pipes of this station. Now, the pipes of this station it's almost like a second part of the station. They're only about 3 feet wide. Shardik, it turns out, can't really fit through them. You would have to push him, and he might get hurt in the process, so he stayed behind while the rest of you murdered some bugs. So now you are in this room, which appears to have been the bug's lair. In the very middle there you can see it's like dirty rags, bloody, just pieces of maybe flesh. It's kind of hard to tell. It's really gross. And several of you are wounded, or at least a couple of you are wounded.
Murphy kind of is like, oh, fucking bugs. Oh, and starts licking himself kind of compulsively. Like, oh. Can we take a quick rest?
Yeah, can we go back to the bar for that? I think that
Yeah,
would be
that was
swell.
my thought too.
Fine. Murphy quickly darts over to the side and goes back up to lead the way, back to where we found the injured Raikriechi and our bear friend to go rest.
Completely unhygienic.
Alrighty. Can you all see to move yourselves out?
Let's see. I did it. We're back.
Oh yeah, that's right, because I'd have to delete the entire room to get rid of that.
Yeah.
Okay,
once we
so
come
you
out
all
here.
head back into the saloon, the tavern, and you see the Raikriechi. He's still sitting there, but he seems to have somebody has brought him, or he has gotten up, and he has a plate of some little like circles. They look kind of sticky.
A plate of circles. What a delicacy. So I guess we'll take
They are black.
our 5-10 minute rest here.
Yes. Murphy starts resting.
Zyson needs to catch his breath after this bug goop off of him.
Alright. So you all take 10 minutes to rest, spend a resolve point to recover some stamina.
Yep.
And it's about 10 minutes later that the Raikriechi looks up and is looking around from his now empty. I mean, it's got sort of these black smears on it, but he's eaten all of the food, and he's looking around, and he looks back toward where you came, and he says, "It's been. Are they gone?"
Yep. I think we took care of them all. We're good.
I hope so.
I just want to do like a thorough check down there. Wait a minute. No, I can't. That's the old Murphy. I'm not going to do that anymore. No, we're not done. We need to go back down there and clear out whatever's, causing this infestation.
I mean,
Strictly speaking, no. We just need to find Tomrin.
Or that, just trying to be helpful here. Just trying to turn over a new leaf, but jeez.
yeah, I mean, we don't know how many there are. If there are hundreds, we very well can't deal with all of them, but any that we see on the way. Maybe there's an exterminator that lives around here.
Probably.
He says, "I assume their nest is in the pipes."
Yeah, I'll go down there, take them out, Pew, pew, pew. Lasers.
Well, that place did actually look a lot like a nest. As much as a pile of bloody rags can be a nest. So, maybe.
I guess we'll find out if we see any more.
He says,
There's no
"Well,
eggs."
I haven't been 10 minutes without one of them coming out here to drink my blood in I don't know how long. If you have managed to kill them, if you need anything, let me know."
Alrighty. Then I go back to the entrance, ready to jump back down the pipes.
All right.
was our marching order last time? That's because there was bugs right at the front, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Um,
But I think that the marching order should be.
Well, hang on. Should we try? I know it was a bad idea at first, but now that we've kind of cleared it out a bit down there, do we want to try pushing Shardik down the hole?
he said no. Is that still his opinion?
Well, it's a bit safer now. I think it widens up down there. You know, there's a bit more space, but
And then what?
and then you
Like,
help
it
us.
opens up to where the nest was.
Yeah. Well, maybe is.
But then can we keep going from there?
Yeah, I think so. All right,
Um,
we saw like a larger
Captain?
passageway this way, right? Like we saw
You
that
did,
bit.
yes.
I think
Yeah,
I
it opens
want a
up.
second opinion. I don't really trust the cat. What do you guys think? Zyson, you're the other ones who have to be pushing me.
Do we have any way to lube you up?
Sounds like a personal question.
Baby powder?
What?
Uh,
I'm not gonna find any of that on this station.
I mean, we haven't tried.
oh,
Does the Red Abbey have a grease trap?
Probably jettison your grease straight into space.
I think we should at least put somebody ahead of us to make sure nothing comes while I try and
I'll go down first.
compress this bear through this space.
I'll pull, you push. We'll get Bearman down here.
Okay, I'm willing to be subjected to this.
It'll be fine.
What end of this I'm on?
You got the butt.
So if we're in agreement more or less, I'm gonna cast grease on the bear.
Nice.
Okay. You cast grease on the bear. Shardik,
Yes.
does grease allow a save? Like it doesn't, does it?
Volunteer to say.
He's
Fail.
just
Just
greasy,
greasy.
isn't he?
Grease. Reflex partial.
I think that's to not fall down.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Shardik, you are now covered in oil. How do you feel about this tournament?
Bad? I shouldn't try to shake it off. So I'm gonna try to not shake it off as best I can, and I guess I'm gonna let myself be pushed.
Okay.
Get in there.
Somebody make me a strength check to push Shardik through the pipes.
Big
Hold on,
Okay.
hold on.
14.
I'm gonna go first. I want this on video.
Okay. So Ozzy goes first and pulls out his data pad to start capturing video of this. Shardik, you climb into this pipe, which is about as wide as you are. And
I mean, so reading the grease spell, I'm not sure if I can target him.
oh, you can.
Because it's funny.
One, I think you actually can. I think you can target a creature or object, right?
1 10-foot square, 1 object.
Yeah, he's an object. It totally works for this.
Yeah.
purpose.
Okay.
Spell.
Absolutely.
Abra power.
So, Zyson then climbs in behind, or is Shardik going in ass first? Face first or ass first?
Oh no.
Okay, I'll push the rump.
If I understand physics, I think I have to go in face first.
Because you
We'll
were
get
Yeah.
tapered.
Yeah, I think You go in face first, and Zyson pushes your butt.
So Zyson lines up with the butt, or maybe the feet, and heaves. And there's this like sound, but it works. You're not. Nah, it's not quite that tight. There's not quite like a. It's not. There's not like a stopper effect. It's just, it's the sound of a sliding bear, which is now a thing that everyone has heard. And Shardik.
Can never unhear.
Good thing he was wearing that skin suit to keep him all nice and compact for us.
Yeah, all slippery.
Exactly.
All right.
Proofs of hair at his feet and head.
Perfect. It worked.
Okay, the good news is it worked. The bad news is Shardik is still gooey.
Well, there are some rags, right?
That's true. There are some rags.
In
Do
this,
not.
in the trash pile,
They are
Bearman,
pretty
no,
gross.
no, Bearman, no.
You could look through them to see if you would like to see if there are any that are clean.
That's a good idea.
last for a
I'm gonna.
minute.
Would that be investigate? No, it's wrong game.
That would be a perception check.
Perception. Ooh. I'm gonna perceive.
It all looks pretty gross. But you do actually think that you see something else sticking out. Like maybe there is something in there that is not just rags and gross garbage.
I'm gonna try to pull that out.
Okay. To do that, you are going to have to. This is a sort of a pit. You're going to have to climb into the pit.
This is the worst day of my life.
Do you want to point it out to another crew member? Maybe someone else can crawl into a.
Yeah, I'll point it out to somebody
when
who's got a climb speed.
When a spell
I believe
says
we
a
have at least 2 of
duration
those.
for a level, is that character level?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So it
I'll send
lasts
Bobbert to dig it out.
3 minutes.
Okay.
That's a good choice.
So Bobbert goes into the pile to investigate.
Yes, as all of your primary care provider, I will implore every one of you not to go in there.
What? How much can Bobbert carry?
Hold on. 7 bulk is encumbered, 12 is over encumbered.
Okay, so plenty. So sifting through the pile, Bobbert is able to find a couple of items. Actually, specifically 2 armor upgrades. It looks like. One is very clearly like it's. You really don't have to roll to identify this because it's a pair of jump jets. They're boots with rockets on them. You can tell what they are by looking at them.
Hell yeah.
The other one is some kind of an upgrade that you would need to roll something.
Captain?
Is it technological?
It sure is.
I'm gonna look at it.
So this is a backup generator upgrade. You can connect charged electric items such as batteries to this miniature generator. To recharge them, the electricity comes from the kinetic energy of your movement, which generates 1 charge every 10 minutes of movement. No more than 1 item can be plugged in at a time, and the generator doesn't produce charges when you're resting or otherwise stationary.
And the upgrades are light bulk, right?
Yes. Well, this one is 1 bulk.
Oh.
It depends what they are.
And what are the
alright.
boots?
Jump jets.
Yeah, let's talk about those puppies.
The jump jets are pretty gross. They are going to require some cleaning if you don't want to get your feet really gross.
Huh.
They do seem to be usable if you don't care about sanitation.
And we'd have to spend time to install them.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Who would... Well, we could probably figure it out later and just pocket it for now. Get back to the ship and install these puppies.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We'll
All
figure
right.
it out later.
Alright, who's carrying him?
I'll grab the jump jets. Just in case.
Because I got a bunch of stuff already.
I can take more stuff. If you just need someone to carry stuff. I've got carrying capacity left, I think.
I have 3 more. Whatever that means.
I'm 4 away still from encumbered. Might have to do some math and double check. Although no, because I sold a bunch of stuff, so I think I'm okay.
Awesome. Thank you for volunteering.
So that
Alrighty. So we've investigated the junk pile. Are we ready to proceed that way?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Is everyone ready? Yeah.
Not really, but okay, fine. Can't
You'll
get
be
any
okay.
worse.
well,
As
the
long as
pipes
it's
could
not-
get narrow again.
I'm just glad it's not honey. That would be really embarrassing.
Aww. Poor bear. Patrick. It seems like Patrick and Ross might have disconnected.
They're still in Discord.
They're not talking though. You would think that they would talk by now.
There's one.
Maybe they're just having an internet blip.
Yeah,
Somebody-
I think so.
Probably.
How's that for quality entertainment, audience?
Well, let's argue about who should get the jump jets. 'Cause I think it
Well, I
should
think
be
it'd be
me.
kind of fun to watch the cat flying around.
Me too.
I'm just saying.
It would be
Just
very-
imagine those trick
but
attacks.
flying bears.
Listen, we add jump jets onto that, it's going to be nothing but even more trouble than he already is. Everyone
Yeah.
who knows it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into some hijinks for sure.
Bobbert is our MVP.
Can we put jump jets on Bobbert?
I
It would be so
think it's a
cute.
mod. I think he
to
needs a mod for
be able to use armor upgrades.
Yeah.
Huh.
And the armor that I have right now doesn't have any upgrade slots.
Murphy's got a 1. Murphy also.
And if I did, I would want that backup generator because I am the
battery deposit.
yeah. Well, all of my things they cost a lot of battery. They are power hogs.
Yeah. Shardik, do you want jump jets?
Not
Maybe.
really.
Yeah.
Hi, we're back.
I feel
Howdy.
like I'm gonna learn to fly.
Amazing.
Our power flickered,
Oh no.
so the modem turned off.
Oh no.
But in seriousness, I think that either Zyson or Murphy would get the most use out of them, but especially Zyson.
Yeah, that mobility. I mean, Murphy's fast as hell. So, and plus,
and you can climb, right? You have the climb speed.
no, that was me cheating when I used that before. I don't get that until 5th level.
Well, you will.
I will on a couple levels. Yeah, I'll get versatile movement, but plus I still have this brown force field armor upgrade, which no one is using.
Yeah.
Because
Because none of us have any upgrades.
takes 2 slots. But well, We could sort that out later, I suppose. As we go to eradicate whatever else is down here.
Are like long arm rounds, are those light bulk or negligible?
I think they are negligible.
Yeah, weapons.
They're
weapon
definitely not
barrels.
light per one. They could be like light bulk per 20, maybe.
I got the table here. Your long arm rounds. Yeah, long arm rounds are 1 light bulk per 25. One,
Sorry.
2,
Trying to,
3.
edit.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's okay. I do that all the time.
Double clicking does not work.
Nope.
Oh. Sometimes I just like running my finger over something, and it's like. Boop, 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 boop.
All right, onward and upward or downward.
It looks like downward. I think that might be a trapdoor over there.
So you were heading into the obvious corridor to the east.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna try. I don't think it's dark in here, right? I can't actually see.
It is dark. Yes, there is no light unless somebody turns on a flashlight
If you attack something, it'll have light.
or turn on your communicator.
Yeah, all of
Totally not
our
a cell phone.
I also have dark sight goggles.
totally not a cell phone.
So
We're gonna
this
have-
So Azu's gonna press a button next to his temple, and his right eye lights up and casts this green spot.
Yeah,
So,
so you are able to make your way from this room. These two rooms are not directly adjacent, but the room with the bugs is, you kind of have to pass through it to get to this room. And from following your video that you made of the merchant with her little illustration, basically psychic illustration of where to go, you're able to figure out that this is the room you need to go to. At least that you think that's what she was trying to tell you, of where you should find Talmarin. This room is relatively small. It's not a huge room, and it is completely empty.
Talmarin. Talmarin. Talmarin.
Are there any other entrances or exits or something?
There are pipes everywhere, sort of leading to and from, going various directions. You're relatively confident that this is where you were supposed to go as a result of survival checks, I believe, that you made last week. But there appears to be no one home or no one here.
Has there been anyone here recently?
Make a survival check.
Oh, Murphy might do a little
Do I need to be
scouting with the
trained in
captain.
it?
That's a good question.
Murphy does have ranks, and as soon as captain's like, we need to search the area, Murphy gets down on all fours.
Yeah. With a 19, Murphy, you look around, and it does look like there's a little bit of dust on the floor. Not a lot. You can sort of feel a little bit of the damp, hot air that is in that is all over this station, basically, other than the canteen, sort of blowing through. So, you would not expect there to be a ton of dust, but there is a little bit, and you catch a couple of signs that it does look like people have come and gone a little bit. There are 3 or 4 pipes that are, that don't have dust or have very little dust, even less than the floor in, say, sort of the back corner or one of the corners.
So does it look like a few pipes were trafficked more than the others?
Several, yes.
I think we pick one of these pipes. Looks like it's been used.
And how big is that pipe?
10 feet, right?
3 feet.
Damn it.
3 feet, like all of them.
Oh, 40-foot wide pipe.
You should make bigger pipes.
Well, we can.
It doesn't make sense to make such small pipes.
Do we keep greasing the bear?
Well, I think we scout ahead a little bit to see how far the pipe is.
Okay.
If it's a 150-foot long pipe, that's going to be a task.
Suppose I'm the one to sneak down the pipe then.
You are the sneakiest.
And in the interest of time, I can send Bobber down one of the other ones. See if we can check out 2 possibilities at the same time.
Alrighty. I'll grab this one, you grab that one. And Murphy prepares to sneakily descend the pipe.
Okay. So Murphy,
Jizz.
you head into one of the pipes.
Mhm.
You can give me a stealth check if you would like.
I would like
If you want to, so sneakily.
30.
Okay, pretty good stealth check.
Nice.
Nice.
So you climb into this pipe, and it is all of these pipes are twisting, turning, left, right, up, down, forward. You know, you cross a lattice to go over what would have been a drop. It's confusing. The only way you've been able to make your way here is because you have been given direction. How far do you want to try and go in?
I want to
Like,
go.
You're not 5 yards before you have passed 3 other ways you could go.
And do any of the does it all look the same? It's all darkness and twisting pipe?
It's really difficult to tell at this point. It's, it is, yes, it is all equally dark. In the pipes themselves, you're not really... you can give me another survival check, but it's going to be very difficult to tell whether people have been moving through the pipes unless you, bump into somebody, but...
I will go 100 feet as straight as I can without taking any turns.
Okay. You do that. You have made it 100 feet down.
Still pipes.
And you have passed a couple dozen, at least, different ways you could have gone. And it's pipe in front of you, pipes to the left, to the right.
At this point,
here.
I will call down the pipe, Talmarin! 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 No response.
There is no response.
But-
And Ozzy, I will spare you giving you exactly the same speech.
Got it.
Yeah. If you would like to pick a random direction and then make survival checks to not lose your drone, you're welcome to do that. But
Murphy will come up at this point. Go
Yeah,
back.
I'll
You are-
bring Bobbert back too.
it is safe to say, if you go any particular direction, you are quite confident that you will get quite lost.
Mhm.
Any good news?
Afraid not, Captain. Pipes all the way down.
Well, I have I thought of something that might be a little bit of a silver lining. This place that we're at right now is obviously a crossroads. I'm sure that if we wait long enough, eventually someone will come by and we can ask them for directions.
That's a good point. Give us do a little stakeout. A little sting operation here. I like it. That sounds good to me. Well, can we hide behind this junk pile and watch the pipe, see if anyone comes out?
Can the bear hide behind the junk pile?
I'm gonna have to rely on your sight if we're gonna be hiding in the dark.
So at this point, if you want to leave to go back to so Yulia, you are with them. So if you want to go back to the bug room, Shardik, you're gonna have to either grease Shardik up and push him for a much lower. It is a very low DC to push him when he has grease on him, or you're just gonna have to make the push and. I will remind you that if you fail, he's going to get injured.
Well, can we hide here behind the junk pile and observe these pipes and see if anybody comes out? I think that's...
What the impression
Right?
that I got is that where we are on the map is not actually representative of where we are in the fiction.
Exactly.
In the pipe space.
This very specific part of the map is not literal. The rest of the map is literal.
This isn't. Okay.
Yeah, you are traveling through pipes to get to
Okay.
either of these locations.
So I think we can just hang out literally here.
In the trash pile, or where we are currently.
It is an
The
empty
room
room.
that our contact was supposed to be in.
Ain't there. Yeah, I guess we just try to hang here and see what happens, huh?
Yeah. When we get back, I'm gonna have some words with that shifty cephalopod.
Never trust an octopus. Or a squid.
These do look like cuttlefish, honestly.
How long do you want to wait?
A few hours, right?
Well,
Like, what is your... When would you give up and go home?
couple hours,
Couple hours. Okay.
maybe. Yeah, start with a couple hours.
Let's. Do we want to do 3 or 4?
3.
Okay.
During that time, I think that we could use some of our time to treat deadly wounds and also figure out the upgrade situation.
Yeah.
You can absolutely do that. What would you like to be doing in the meantime? Is
So 10 minutes to replace the unit.
Well, I will start off by spending 40 minutes to treat deadly wounds on Zyton and Murph.
okay.
Thank you.
Okay. How many hit points we get?
What level are we? 3?
3.
That many.
Perfect. Just what I needed. Thank you, Ozzy. Yeah, do we want to pop in any of these upgrades?
So the upgrade we just got was for a generator?
Backup generator?
Yeah, it is an upgrade for armor that will recharge a thing as you move. So every 10 minutes it will recharge.
Give you a
it
charge.
will give you 1 free charge on a battery. As long as you're moving. If you're sitting there, it doesn't work. But
I know that in the long run, I would like that, but I don't have any upgrade slots on my arm.
Yeah, well, we'll toss out to Ozzy, and when we get you some new duds, we'll get you a backup
No,
generator.
somebody else. He'd like somebody else to carry it.
Yeah, if you don't mind, whoever's carrying it now, they can
I'm
just
carrying it
carry
right now,
You
so
got
don't
it?
worry.
Okay.
It was how much bulk?
1 bulk.
And then the jump jets.
The jump
Yes,
jets.
the jump jets.
The dirty jump jets.
Mr. Elbows, Lucky. Which one of you gets it?
Well, I'm pretty fast, so I suppose I don't really need more mobility, even though you can kind of fly with these. But I suppose I'd be willing to give them up.
Well, we can always share them, depending on the situation.
I don't
Listen,
think
I'm not going to be spending 20 minutes every time y'all decide to swap to uninstall the thing and then reinstall it on the other person. Maybe we can work out a joint custody deal.
Wait, if there's 2 jump jets, 1 each, right?
Oh, I don't know if that works that way.
Yeah, totally. You can just split them up, right? And then, it has half the stats. It goes half as fast. You can only fly to the left or to the right.
Solomon's jump jets.
Yeah.
How much is there like a stat check to using them, or do you just use
no.
them successfully?
Use
For example, like do you need to
activate it?
as part of a move action to fly during your movement. You can fly up to 30 feet with average maneuverability, with a maximum height of 10 feet, or you can fly up to 20 feet straight up. You must land at the end of your move action. Jump jets can't lift you if you're encumbered. Only installed light or heavy armor. So they let you.
That's pretty good.
It has batteries, so it has 20 capacity and uses 2 per action. So
Yep.
10 uses, basically.
Yep. So, probably Zyshin should have it because I can get in and out pretty quick, and he can't as well.
Well, I have always wanted to fly.
Maybe if we give Syson enough stuff,
He'll-
he'll start hitting this.
What are you saying, Captain?
Like, lay off the drink sometimes, maybe.
We're just trying to buff Zyson to make up for his shitty rolls. Give him all the toys like this. Surely this will be better.
I have a condition.
Okay,
It's for my
trying.
nerves.
Yeah, role playing wise it works. Yeah, I'm all for giving it to Zyson.
Okay. Well, I will take it then.
You have jump jets.
Okay. I will install that.
Alrighty. Is there
the
anything
bulk on
else in
that?
particular you would like to do as you
It is
Light bulb.
wait, hoping someone will
thanks.
stumble upon you?
Riveting. I'd start to...
After about the 2.5 hour mark, Ozzy will start taking his tack baton and just start banging the walls with it.
Okay.
Absent-mindedly.
Any particular rhythm?
Morse
Dunk,
code.
dunk, 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 dunk.
Do I know Morse code? Nah, just kind of like a pang, 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 pang.
It echoes real good. Yeah, it's very loud. You're pretty sure that if there's anybody near you, they sure can hear you. And it's actually not particularly long after that a creature emerges from one of the pipes.
Oh.
Interestingly, it is not one of the ones that was low dust. Creature looks like this.
Ah!
So cute.
Kinda.
Huh?
Huh?
And they emerge from the pipe, look around, seem maybe a little surprised that there are a bunch of people here, and then they kind of look at Shardik and just say in Aslanti, "Pardon."
Hello. We're looking for somebody.
They turn around and look at Murphy, and back to Shardik and say, "Pardon," and then point at Shardik.
Behind Nordic, he's in the way.
Yeah, he's a bear. It's still a bit different, all right? But we're trying to look for our friend. Maybe you could help us out here.
They sort of turn their neck around, like owl style, not quick like an owl, but imagine if a cat had a flexible neck like an owl. That's what this creature does. So they just sort of turn around and look at you and say, "You must not be from this station. You're looking for someone in the pipes, and you're hoping what?"
We're hoping to find them. We need them. We need their help to get to Gulta.
Listen, do you do you know anyone of the name of Talmarin down here?
Yeah, Talmarin. That's the one.
And then, because, so they're like here, right? So they, their neck then turns back around. They can't do a 360, but turns back around to Ozzy and kind of squints. And they say, "Talmarin, what do you want with her?"
Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Perfect.
We need some work done on our ship, and she was recommended to us.
He sort of, or they sort of like tap on this object that they're carrying, and say, "Well, good luck with that. She doesn't, unless you already know her, she won't meet with you."
Seems to imply that you know where she is, huh?
Give me a diplomacy check.
Fuck yeah. I got this. Don't worry, guys. 11.
The creature laughs and says, "I do know where she is," and then points at a pipe, and then at another pipe, then at a third pipe, a fourth pipe, a fifth pipe, and then the pipe you came in, and says, "That's where Talmarin is. If you'll excuse me, I need to be going. I've got some things to fix."
I tackle the alien.
Okay. Give me.
How big is this thing?
This creature is 6'3".
What? That's terrifying. Oh my god. That's too big.
2 feet tall.
I look like a cute little ferret.
Yeah, no, like 6'3", very thin. Okay, give me a how does it work? It's an attack roll, right? Just like.
Yeah. Oh my, this thing's 6 feet. Good god. Yeah, I'd go for its leg.
It's 8 plus CAC.
Yeah, that's the DC, is the 8 plus KAC.
Yeah, combat maneuver is an attack roll, basically.
Yeah, so just make me a strength-based
Wait a minute.
Mr. Dexterity character attack roll.
Is that how that works? Can I
You just like bonk your head up against him.
No,
Yeah,
you,
use strength.
I mean, if you have a feat, sure, but yeah, no. It is a regular attack roll. You don't get this. Grapple checks are not operative.
A melee attack. Ah, fuck.
It's just a melee attack.
Alright, so it's gonna be this strength check plus 2 for my base attack bonus.
Okay.
So add 2 on top of this. 12.
Okay.
Does it have a
This
KC
creature-
of 4?
Spoiler alert. Does not have an AC 4. They
Go
just
for the leg.
like dodge right out of the way. Just kind of. So you, Murphy, you face plant. And they just kind of look around to the rest of you, step on Murphy, and then go to dive into one of the other pipes. Unless somebody wants to do something very quickly to stop it.
Thanks for your help.
Murphy's kind of scrambling, getting off the floor. we gotta follow him.
No, we don't. That seems like an awful thing to do.
Well, this
They know this
smartass
place
probably
better than we
knows.
do.
Exactly, but probably knows, obviously knows something and was being a smart aleck about it, trying to get
You
to...
think you can keep up with them?
I think I can. I'm pretty damn fast.
Listen, we don't know the territory. We don't know the territory.
Just don't like being fucked with like that. Just takes me off,
I mean, I think you fucked with them first.
I was just
If
trying
you
to
were
get...
Ozzy, I can't even see where he went.
Well, what we do then, Captain? Apparently, the one we're looking for is down these pipes somewhere, but, how the hell are we going to get all the way down there? Plus, how are we going to get Bearmen down there? And how do we get the drunkard down there if it's dark?
I think the problem is that Tomrin moves.
Or is everywhere.
Well, that's impossible, Captain.
Maybe it's like it's not a
There's
person.
stranger
but, like,
things around. Maybe it's the name
title?
of the ship.
Maybe it's the... What if it's the entire space station is named Talmarin?
And it's a sentient ship.
But this outpost is already named Outpost Ed.
It's the old name.
Didn't you spell
AI
Talmarin with a
support
Z?
system.
Well, listen, I think that we should head back up topside and gather more information. Maybe we can shake down that little cephalopod thing and see if there's, some kind of signal that we can...
Fine. Suppose that's the more rational course of action.
Yeah, I think asking more people is...
I had promised to try the rational course of action a little more. Just to remind you.
Fine. Then I start moping the other way. Back up the pipes.
And besides, if you did chase after him, then all it takes is just one wrong turn and never seeing light again.
Does sound unpleasant. So Murphy just goes ahead and goes back up the pipes.
Okay. I will move you all.
We have to grease up Shardik again.
You do. So I will go ahead and move Shardik, assuming he does not take enough damage to die. But you're gonna have to make a strength check.
Oh,
Okay,
jeez.
I'm getting
Oh jeez.
Oh, jeez.
cracking 4 hands of
I'm
fingers.
gonna say you're gonna need 2 successes per zone. So 2 to get back to the bug area, and 2 to get to to the canteen. So Murphy, are you trying to make? Oh, never mind. Sorry, that was your failed. Okay. And are you greasing Shardik up?
Yes.
I'm
okay.
making 2 rolls of 2, like 2 times.
Okay. So with how many minutes does it last? 3 minutes.
It's level minutes.
So that's enough to get you from one zone to... It's not enough. Like, if you really push it, you can make it in 3 minutes because you know the way. With grease.
So,
and if everybody else clears out...
Would I need to have cast it twice on the way in then?
No. We'll...
Easier
you
going
pass
down
it
than
straight
going
to
up.
it, fine. Yeah.
Okay, more strength
So-
rolls.
A 12 is good to get him into the bug area. Now to get
Nice.
back out, you'll need to do 2 unless you have...
Oh no!
Oh no.
The bear sits on you and crushes you to
2,
death.
right?
Okay. I need
Oh,
to
no.
actually find where the consequences of failure are. Okay. So a 3 and an 11 both fail.
Your fat ass.
So Shardik, you're gonna take 7 bludgeoning damage. And
Ow.
you still gotta keep trying.
Oh, I gotta push some more.
A failure does not.
Oh no!
Here. My trident to as like a fulcrum leverage.
Wedge the bear up there.
Okay, an 18 is good. You get him about halfway back up.
Go,
Keep
go, go, go,
fulcruming.
go.
Keep fulcruming.
Squeeze. Ah!
So a 5.
It's gonna kill Shardik.
Shardik, you're gonna take 2 more bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
No.
Try again. If someone wants to pull, they can assist.
Murphy's. Oh no. Oh no.
Are we gonna kill the bear in the pipes?
2 more bludgeoning damage, Shardik.
God.
God, we're gonna need to go sleep this off.
Just push hard. Oh no. No.
So Shardik, at this point, with
He's,
3
like,
damage,
caught on
okay,
something.
you're getting banged around here, and you're not going anywhere.
No, no.
You're stuck? Are you out of stamina?
I have 1 more thing.
Want me to give 1 more push?
I mean, it's either that or I slowly starve to death. So yes.
Okay, does anyone want to help pull from the other side?
God, fine, I'll do it. Jeez. Yeah,
Oh,
sure, the small mouse man.
I'm not very strong.
You think?
You gonna assist?
Yes.
At
Yeah.
this point, the Raikrichi has walked up to watch.
Assisting.
Oh no.
Oh,
Bear's gonna die down
so
there.
at this point, Shardik, you like bonk your head, and you're actually bleeding.
I'm actually bleeding.
You're actually bleeding.
Should we throw down a?
the blood will-
Hang on. How far down the hole is he at this point?
I mean, you can see him from the other side.
Can I throw down a titanium alloy cable line to him? I have 50 feet of that. See if he can help pull himself out.
You can, but it's not actually down. It's like it's actually.
Oh, they're angles. Fuck.
Yeah. I mean,
Eh.
it's 3 feet wide, so
Throw
you know it's. He's actually a little bit inclined down already.
Well, I could climb up and like feed the rope to him, and then come back out with it.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I'll give you a free assist for that, sure. So a +2 to the strength check.
All right. On count of 3, Zyson, we're gonna get this fucking bear out of here.
Would Ozzy like to attempt to assist again?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
And finally, Shardik, you tumble out of this tube back into the cantina.
That was the worst.
not sticking the bear in the pipes anymore.
Don't get off of me. Get off of me.
Oh, I
Okay,
think you're
fine,
sitting on Ozzy.
Yes, I will get off of Ozzy.
You're gonna squish the rat.
I don't know why. I thought that was a good idea.
Woof.
Woof.
Big oof.
Right, I'm going to spend several minutes alone now.
I leave. Yeah, I think we should just chill for a minute and then go talk to the cephalopod.
I think we should go back to the ship and then just go somewhere else. I'm already sick of this place.
Can we leave?
The Raikrichi says, "You look like you're having some trouble." But
Thanks,
Have we
Clippy.
already
I haven't-
asked him?
I haven't felt this good in weeks.
Have
You're
we
welcome.
already asked him about?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Asked him about what?
Tamarin.
You did ask him about Talmarin. He told me that she lives in the pipes somewhere and is difficult to find. Do you want to ask him again, or whether he knows more, or was
Oh.
that strictly a question for me?
Ask him about the damn 6-foot tall monster we found down there, the ferret of death. Hey, do you know what I described the alien to him? It's like, do you know what the hell that is? What's that all about?
He says,
Oh.
"Well, sounds like you're describing a Gauss claw.
A
You-
Gauss claw?
You're looking for Talmarin, and you don't know what Gauss claws are."
Is Talmarin a Gauss claw?
Yes.
Oh, shit!
Listen, she was recommended to us for a job, and details were light.
Yeah.
Apparently,
He sort
she,
of nods slowly.
apparently she only meets with friends, which was something that we were not advised of.
God.
He nods again and says, "Well, she has dealings with many on the station. I have talked to her. I've met her before, but I don't know how to contact her. However, I know some people who might. I could introduce you. He sort of looks you over. You might have difficulty speaking with them. I'm somewhat of a linguist.
Nope.
Bit of a hobby of mine.
That's fortunate.
If I could help, it would be the least I could do."
Oh yeah, we fixed your back. Yeah.
Please, please.
And
Yeah.
that would be better than us just sitting and waiting.
Certainly don't want to be sticking the bear down the pipes again.
Nope. Yeah, let's take 10 minutes more to rest and make sure Sharik's okay, and then go meet these friends of yours.
He says, "Well, while you're waiting, I'd recommend some food. Maybe, well, the drinks here aren't much to look at, but they don't taste great. But if you're looking to get drunk or just need to be rehydrated, there are options."
I'll take a drink.
I need a bath. Do they have like a stream or something?
They have the carts.
There is, if you go, and he sort of gives you directions to, it's not on the promenade, but he gives you directions to an area where you can pay like a cred for a shower.
Or I can just go back to the ship and use our really
also do that.
nice.
Do you have like a stream installed in your quarters? Like an artificial river comes in?
Like a
Some
splash
salmon
pad, yes.
jumping around.
Yeah.
So
They're VR salmon.
he
Virtual salmon.
he looks at the different, let me find the food offerings here.
I want the
Food
strongest drink you
is-
have.
So he says, we have really only 2 drinks. We have the Aslanti blue stuff, and we have water.
What's the Aslanti blue stuff like?
It's, well, tastes. It'll get you drunk if you want to get drunk.
Oh,
Well, hang on.
I'm always down to try a. Sure.
So
Fine.
there is sort of a dispenser. It would be say 10 creds for a bottle.
Let's
10
split a
credits
bottle,
for
Zyson.
a bottle of blue stuff.
I'll grab it. I grab a bottle for Zyson and
The
I.
water is actually free.
Nope.
Bottle
Bottle of
and
blue
there
milk.
are food dispensers. Meals are 3 credits. And the food dispensers have crushed succulent paste, fermented meat honey, jellied skin fungus, tar whale polyps. He points at that one, and that was the one that he would. And tongue and eye fish. He says that's his second favorite.
I get the blue drink and split it with Zyson.
Would alcohol work the same way with different species? Would species?
We're about to find out. Google,
It
Google.
depends. Give me a life sciences or a medicine check.
Me?
Yeah,
Do I have to be trained?
or even like a culture. For different types of answers to that question.
I'm not trained in life sciences or medicine, so I'll
Okay.
pick culture.
Okay. With a 7, I mean, you can recall lots of different kinds of creatures drinking alcohol. You're pretty sure that, I mean, you have certainly met people who say they can't drink. You don't know whether that's their species. You know it works for you. You know it apparently works for Kasathas.
I mean, Murphy's hitting it and passing it to Zyson. We'll see what happens.
1 second. Allow me to look up the
All part of the tempering.
Hold on.
Forth and experience new cultures and new peoples and.
Let's see. What was it? 418. Okay. I should probably have Zyson roll con saves every time he drinks. Really.
Probably should. I agree.
Where are
fun.
wait,
Or con saves or fort saves?
Sorry, fort saves.
Murphy, maybe don't mention to everyone that we meet that we're trying to get to Galta. Like, I don't know if it's suspicious that we're trying to get to a prison.
He looks up and says, Galta. I'm sorry. Where are my manners? My name is Hasashir.
Oh.
And who are each of you?
We're maintenance for the prison of Galta. We're a maintenance
Make
crew.
An deception check. If this were 5th edition, you would be doing it with disadvantage.
Okay, how about a bluff?
Yeah, bluff.
26.
26. He looks at you.
Yeah, I know it would seem like we're well outfitted for a maintenance crew, but, you know, they've got tough prisoners over there. They've got people who are rowdy sorts, so you want your maintenance crew to be able to defend themselves if they get into a bit of a situation, so we're them.
Can I make like I guess it would be like a sense motive, maybe, to see if, like, he seems more hostile now that Graham has said that, or less hostile.
Murphy said that, not me.
Go ahead and make a sense motive check. So he says, why would such upstanding looking people like yourself want to know about Galta?
Well, you know, we just gotta get there.
Sense motive of 13. I'm gonna roll, because you should always roll a bluff. He's hard to read. You're not particularly familiar with his species. You kind of know what they are, but he's a little difficult for you to read.
Like, because my thought is, maybe not everyone here is a fan of the Aslanti or people who work for the Aslanti, but we don't know that.
Galta is owned by a powerful Aslanti noble and used for prisoners that need extra guarding. I would not go near him or his prison.
Well, I don't know if we really have a choice.
Well, I'm willing to help you. I just, whatever you want to know about it, whatever you want to do with it, just, I don't need to know anything about it. I will introduce you to the people who could perhaps help. There are many people around this station who know things about Galta, and I promise you no one's going to rat you out to the Aslanti. If they were willing to do that, they wouldn't be here. But I don't want any trouble. Just don't get me involved in the trouble, and I will help you however I can.
Yeah, we just need to find our way to Talmarin and hope that they can help us further.
So Murphy and Zyson, you are both drinking some alcohol.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
For the nerves.
Go ahead. So generally for drugs, according to the rules for drugs, generally with drugs, you intentionally fail at least like the first fort save, because otherwise it wouldn't do anything.
Okay.
Where is the contract? I'm gonna look at the contract. So the first stage of actually no, it would definitely be a dexterity poison, is sluggish. So you're both going to take a -2 penalty to reflex saves, dexterity based ability checks, attack rolls, and skill checks, and the DCs of your spells and special abilities go down by 2, and you're flat footed for about the next hour. Just an
Woo!
hour. You're
Shit.
at least tipsy. That's approximately tipsy, right?
These Aslanti found out how to make a fucking drink.
So
Oof.
if you keep drinking, you can then either make the fort save or not. It's up to you. But you're at least going to be at that point. If you stop drinking, then in about an hour, you can make another fort save to go back to less than intoxicated. I would recommend rehydrating at that point.
Sluggish. Oh, yeah. Are we gonna go talk to these people? You think we're gonna fight anything, Captain? What's the call, Captain?
You've had one drink. And that's
Hey, this blue stuff is a lot stronger than you think, and I'm not some kind of fucking drunkard like Zyson. My tolerance is a
Yeah, you can't be expecting
bit lower.
the furball to keep up with a veteran like me.
Hey, he's got a point.
Maybe you should take a few minutes to cool off.
I think I'm fine. I mean, if we're gonna talk to somebody, I think this is gonna be fine. I'm
Murphy,
fine.
As you're saying this, I do
Hello.
want you to make a dexterity.
A dexterity check?
Yeah, dex save.
You mean a reflex save?
Sorry.
Get that bitch out of here.
Save. Okay,
21.
that's good. You managed to keep from splashing too much out of the bottle as you are gesticulating.
Yeah, I'm really good with mine. I mean, technically it'd be a 19 because I am sluggish. But, yep. Well, and reflex
What
save.
happens if we get jumped again on the way?
Oh,
Right.
I could spear.
I was fight him
Always
off.
land
It's
at
just fucking
once.
fight. Look, he has like a fucking light up spear. He's just gonna skewer him. It's just gonna be nothing. You know, fuck it. Let's go. I'll be fine, Cal.
So-
We can't waste any more time. We gotta go fight. We gotta go to these people.
I agree. We have our confidence. Our courage is
Yeah.
restored.
Blue milk.
Go team.
Go team. High
So,
five.
Talmarin
Ugh.
leads you all back.
Who leads us all?
Sorry, not Talmarin.
You were Talman the whole time.
Hasashir leads you all back to the
Write their name down.
market room. I just attempted to drag you all, and boy, is it sluggish. I don't think I'm going to
Like
use
me.
dynamic lighting on the next map.
Whoop. Whoop.
I am completely frozen.
Whoop. Whoop.
Those used generators or whatever they were down, weren't they?
We're going up here, right?
Yeah, if you can just plop yourself through
Yeah,
that northern
just
wall.
drag us up to
is
here.
fine.
Y'all drag yourselves. I dragged myself over here. You all do the same.
Wait, where are we going to?
Here, I got you.
Huh.
Okay. So you are back in the market. And Hasashir sort of waves around to the various merchants. He points at... It has been enough time. They are actually all back. So he points at the Zarb and says, that one's a piece of work, but if you can work with them the right way, they'll talk to you. Points at the little mousy guy and says, now he speaks as Lanty. I don't think I'm going to be much help with him. Points to the little crustacean in a magical bubble.
Cephalopod.
I can help you with her. And then he points to the west at these doors here and says, sometimes there are some people in there who might know something, but they're not really merchants.
I feel like we missed a quest in the quest chain, and now we're going back and doing.
Where's that dang NPC? Go with question mark above their head. Well, that's kind of cryptic. She said there. Sorry, I'm drunk. Yes, you said there were people in there on the left hand side through the door to the dark merchants, but they know something. That seems like we should probably check that out, right, Captain?
But you said people in here also know things.
People in there know things.
Unfortunately, I don't. I have to check. Yeah, I don't speak. Whatever languages the Glimshars speak, I don't speak any of the languages, so I can't really help you with that.
The
people in here.
Glimshar.
And he switches to common. If you didn't speak as Lanty, I could be more help, perhaps, with, and he points to Mousy Guy with Glest. But, and then he points to the little crustacean Half-Red. She's quite pleasant. And then the Zarb, well, I can help as I can.
Zarb's my best friend. Zarb's our best friends. We're tight. We're best friends.
I can't tell you what the Zarb says, but I could translate to the Zarb if you need that.
No, we're good. We did it.
And you said there were more people in the next room?
A group. They may not know Talmarin so much, but I'd recommend talking to everyone. You never know. They're sort of new arrivals like you, but who knows? Maybe they have business here.
Did we get all the information we could out of these people already? I mean, we talked to all of these NPCs, right?
But we didn't have good luck with that the little rodent-y guy in the pipes, because he pretty much shut us out.
I will say, you only asked the third merchant about Talmarin. You did not ask either of the other two about Talmarin.
Okay, so we'll ask the. Did you have
I'm walking up to the Zarb.
The Zarb.
The Zarb
hey, buddy.
makes a threat display as you walk up, and then just sort of.
Oh.
I'll make a threat
punch your
display back.
fur.
Give me an intimidate check.
You
You have to make a literal one. The Zarb laughs at you, but then just sort of sits down.
Huh.
I'm gonna cast Charming Veneer on Graham or Murphy again. I'm just gonna assume that there's a constant Charming Veneer on Graham, on Murphy, unless otherwise stated.
Alright, Murphy, tag it.
Alright. Zarby baby, how's it going? Roar! I roared.
The Zarb does like a little like mini threat display, and then like an indication of submission of some kind.
Hey, Zarby baby.
And you are talking, or you have to be talking in either Aslanti or Vesk, because those are the two languages. Those at least that you know of.
I switched to Vesk, but it's kind of rough because I'm a little intoxicated. But so, person know you that one name, Talmarin.
The Zarb knocks on one of the station pipes behind them, then holds up 4 fingers crossing over one another. So I guess it would be more like sort of that
Like
type of deal or
two-
something. Yeah.
Pipes? Cross pipes?
The Zarb makes a sign that you at this point no means, or realize means yes. Because as a reminder, the Zarb can understand auditory language, but only speaks sign language. Zarb sign language.
Hasashir said that they could translate.
Hasashir, whatever I said, Hasashir can translate to the Zarb, but not back to you.
And
so
we can already talk to the
Because
Zarb.
he does not speak Zarb sign language. Shardik can cast a spell that allows him to speak any language, including Zarb, or to understand.
Understand, but I can't talk to him.
Yeah, but you can talk to Zarb in Vesker Aslanti, and then Zarb can respond in sign language, which you understand.
So pipes crossing.
Lucky, you look confused. I don't understand what either of you are saying. But do you want me to get a donut?
A donut?
No, I'm donut Shardik.
Oh. No, I got this. Yeah, that's fine. I switched back to Vesk.
I'm getting donut.
You take us to Crosspipe to person find to fuck, what's her name? I keep forgetting it. Talmarin. You take us to Talmarin find place.
The Zarb looks at you and then just like makes a furious gesture of sign language, and then just like gestures to their stuff, and then points down, gestures to stuff, points down at Zarb.
I didn't mean to fuck.
Listen, Shardik.
Saying.
Lucky's bombing over there.
No,
Could you
no,
go and
I
give
got
him a
this.
hand?
I got this. You don't want to take us to Talmrind. It's fine. Do you know who can take us to Talmrind?
Creature looks around. It's kind of shrugged.
Fuck. Shardik, help.
Okay.
The Zarb just kind of like mimics being like lost, entirely lost in pipes.
That's impressive. That he can convey that not only is he lost, but specifically that he is lost in pipes.
Well, like,
It's an
he, like,
advanced sign
puts his head
language.
into a pipe, because there are pipes here too, and then just like jumps in, looks out, and then is like,
He's a mastermind.
You get it, and then jumps back out.
Shardik, I've had too much blue milk. I can't understand this fucking ball.
So you ask the Zarb to repeat what they said about
Yes.
Talmarin, I assume.
And I will cast Comprehend Languages.
Translation is Talmarin lives in the station's pipes.
How do we get Talmarin?
I don't know how to. I can show you where she lives, or I can show you where to go to meet her if you have a map. But I don't know how to ask her to go there.
Don't we already know where she would meet people? But like,
Yeah, we have
she
a
wasn't
map.
there because
We
she
should
wasn't
try
planning
someone
on meeting
else.
us. It seems like she doesn't show up unless she is already meeting with somebody, but she doesn't meet with people unless she's already knows about
But
them.
the tweaker in the pipe over there, maybe he knows something.
I think it's possible. Get out of here. I think it's possible that there might be some
You get outta here.
signal.
Somebody's got to know how to get in touch with her somehow, right?
Exactly.
Otherwise, you won't be able to get any business.
Except somehow they've established regular customers, or something, or maybe not. I don't know. I know nothing about this person.
It's like, how do you call somebody if you don't have their phone?
Exactly.
Dilemma.
You look up in the
Unfortunately,
phone
she
book.
is unlisted.
It can't be found except by those who already know where it is.
What?
It's like a speakeasy.
Can we try the?
Can we talk to one of her customers?
You would have to know who those people are.
Does the person
can we
I'm
talk
talking
to
to?
Hasashir specifically is saying, like, these three merchants are the people.
I would like to approach Mr. Squirrely. Keep in mind that last time when I scared him off, that was as Bobber.
Ah.
Yes.
Can we get Hasashir to help too? Because they said that they can help with this person.
No. Hasashir said since you speak as Lanty, he doesn't think he really has anything he can do to help with this guy.
I see. I remember.
Because he speaks as Lanty and you. So. Okay, so Ozzy walks up to the individual you now know as Gelest.
As what?
Gelest.
Gelest.
Gelest. Allow me to rename Gelest. He looks like this.
Yes.
What would you like to do? Actually, as you approach, give me a sense motive or perception, Ozzy.
Leave it there.
And
No, wait.
Yulia can do it as well.
Son of a bitch.
Ozzy.
Alright, give me
Ozzy, man.
5% of 5%.
What?
5% of 5% of 5%.
Moving on.
Fuck.
Hello, good sir.
He looks at you, says, "Yes. What? What? Are you here to buy?"
Hey, yeah, I'm browsing.
He gives you his wares again.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure you found out is 50% overpriced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we scared him off last time, right? We were like trying to shake him down a little bit, but it was overpriced
Oh,
goods,
that's right. Yes.
and he was not having it.
No, he was not.
Hey, listen, we're trying to find someone, and I was wondering if you might have some kind of information.
Who do you need? I know lots of people here. I know. Who do you need?
Do you know anyone named Tommy?
The Gossclaw? Are you trying to get me killed? Is that what you want, to get me killed? What do you think you're asking? I won't go anywhere near her. You won't get me
No,
you won't get me anywhere
we
near
don't-
her. You won't have me around for the tappity tap, and she comes out. He taps on his furnace as he says this, and he sort of works himself into a frenzy.
Oh, can we?
What are you talking about? What do you want?
Could you do that again?
What?
Could you
what do you-
repeat
what do
your
you-
like,
what-
Yeah, wait.
What do you?
What?
And he slams his door closed again. Ozzy and Yulia, you can give me a wisdom check.
Well, that's better.
that's not gonna go well. I guess my wisdom's not too bad.
Oh, well done, Captain.
Yulia,
Nice.
you think you might maybe be able to recreate that kind of tappity
Tap tap tappity tap tap tap.
tapping tappity tap. You think you might be able to do that? Whether it'll work, who knows? But that's what he did.
I feel like we were already doing this, and a Goss Clock came out.
Well,
Got
we
the wrong one.
That's right, because
There
we
was the wrong one. Did we ask?
we called the wrong number.
It's the tapping. It's the tapping. Ah!
You have to do this code to get Talmarin, and that other code to get the jerk guy that Murphy hates.
Is Talmarin?
And probably another code to get a different glass cap.
Is a woman or something? Do we know that?
Tamarin?
We have heard her referred to as her several
Okay.
times.
But
Maybe those are the right pronouns. I guess we'll find out.
We just go down there and tap
Biology
tap
of this
tappity tap tap
species.
tap.
yeah.
I mean,
Do we know the one we met wasn't Talmarin?
Reasonably well.
We're down. Well, no, I used I asked Tay, where's Talmarin? And the one that fuckface laughed at me.
Yeah, because they could have been Talmarin.
I'm pretty sure that
too
everyone
much. This is
that we've
too
talked
much.
to about Talmarin has called her, including the person that who first brought her to our attention.
Okay.
Yes, she did. As did Hasashir. And this guy, Glest. The very stable alien.
Do we go back and just try that again then?
Try tapping.
In the same place?
I want to see who's in here first.
Yeah, let's go in there.
But first, before that, I'd like to talk to Half Red.
Alrighty. You approach Half Red.
Hello, little squiggly friend.
She just waves a tentacle at you.
I learned recently that your name is apparently Half Red. So, nice to meet you. My name is.
She turns several different colors.
Oh right,
What?
donut help.
I'm here.
And she sort of twirls in a way that you think indicate a bow.
Listen, we followed the map that you gave to us so helpfully, and what we found out is that she isn't actually there. That she only uses that as a meeting place. So I was wondering do you happen to know if there's like some sort of signal that she uses to know to meet people?
Allow me to read you the text that I read you last week. Halfred creates a crude map of the promenade and zips through the tunnels, ending in an
Yes,
chamber.
we know where it is.
She then turns a bronze color and taps out a rapid pattern on her minecart with a tendril.
God damn it.
I'm gonna try to remember that
She
pattern.
told you. You just forgot.
We just didn't know what it meant.
Wait, no.
Didn't know what it meant. I thought she was
Does my
tapping for
totally not an
emphasis.
iPhone phone have a record button?
I have better. I have a robot. Harvey, could you do that again? For the camera.
So she kind of does the tapping, but she then so her language is like she actually communicates by colors. So she can just talk to you directly. She says, "I don't actually know the pattern, but there's a pattern.
Ah.
You have to know the pattern itself."
Okay, thank you. If we get credits before we leave, I am going to buy something from.
She sort of the little tendrils of her water pocket sort of gesture to all of her wares. And she says, "Happy to sell." And you bought both of her, or just one of her?
Murphy bought one of.
Bought
Yeah,
one of
one
them.
because we wanted to save the money in case like we needed it to pay off town rent or something.
Yeah, Murphy bought one Mach 1 ability crystal because he didn't want the opportunity to go away.
Yeah, okay. So I will make that one Mark 1 ability crystal, just so that we do not forget. Anything else?
Nope, toodles.
Let's go.
So I guess we'll go through the doors on the end.
Alrighty. The doors open, as you have come to expect. Come on, I pressed delete. There we go. And this room is A8. The majority of this chamber is taken up by several raised platforms, some of which are covered by scattered pieces from unusual games. Squares of plastic bearing holographic images, plastic chits of various shapes and colors, and hexagonal wooden containers filled with glass beads, among other paraphernalia. A door exits to the east, and a ramp leads up to another chamber to the south. You can see
These freaky things.
You can see them. They are on the token. Yeah. So you see three spider-looking creatures, except that most of their body itself appears to be a golden crystal. Ozzy, can you please give me a perception or a sense motive check?
Hey.
Perception 23. So you can see that one of them appears to be surreptitiously looking at a 3D model of an Aslanti starship. Second, as you walk in, you get the distinct impression that they are sizing you up. In a this is what people who may or may not have an intention to take things from other people might do.
Huh.
Joke's on them. I've already spent all my money.
To buy things that are currently on you of equal value.
Besides the point.
I stare into the southern room over here.
Okay. That room is mostly empty. From there, you can't really see very much. There are a couple of actual description. Sets of mechanical arms hang limply from the southern wall. Lengths of rope and canvas sheets stretched between them. An empty bin has been pushed up against the western wall. The area, if you approach it, is a bit quieter than the rest of the outpost.
I don't trust these spider guys, so I'm gonna go down into here. Is Blue Man there?
Blue Man is there, and the creature just sort of is just kind of sitting.
Can I make like is it life sciences or something for the bugs?
Sure.
Would I have to be trained in it?
Yes.
Okay, never mind then.
How about physical science because they're crystalline?
Nice.
No, it's still life science.
Can I do life sciences on the blue on the guy in the Blue Man group?
Yes, you can.
We've talked to this guy before.
So you've had some time to think about. This creature is known as a perillith. A perillith is a hulking humanoid-shaped creature with broad claws and a thick blue hide. Where they originally come from is unknown, but they prefer hot jungle, occasionally venturing into civilized areas. They rarely cause trouble behind their apparent inability to understand social mores, so they are more of a curiosity than a threat. Perilliths encountered in the jungle are much more aggressive and dangerous, traveling in packs and often found around ruined temples and monoliths. You even get a bonus to this because you're a xenoarchaeologist. Xenolinguists have yet to gather enough information to be able to understand and reproduce the perillithic language. Even when they're able to communicate with perilliths through magical means, conversations are difficult and confusing, which you experienced yourself, because perilliths punctuate their sentences with seemingly random strings of numbers, the significance of which is still a mystery even with magic. Perilliths are an asexual species. They reproduce by releasing a few buds from a biological opening in the back. Each of these sprouts grows into a mature perillith in a matter of days. You know a lot about these creatures, actually, now that you think about it. You just, you've never seen one, so this is you realizing that's what this is.
So there you go, guys.
Yeah, stay away from that one. He doesn't understand how to trade or do anything. So you said there was like a canvas covering these robot claws?
Yes.
I pull the canvas down.
Okay. It is empty. So this room is very quiet. Give me a culture check.
Show culture. I'll show your culture right here. 16.
Okay. There are a couple of burned down candles and a little bit of ash of incense. I think this room is probably mostly used as a meditation room.
Oh.
And in fact, it looks like that might be what the perillith is doing right now. Since it's not really looking at you. It doesn't have eyes, so
can't tell
it's
anyway.
hard to tell, but
perfect place for me to sober up. I sat on the floor and started meditating myself.
Do you pull the curtain?
Yeah, I pull the curtain back. All right, guys, I'm just gonna, meditate off this drunkenness real quick.
Can I try to get a glance at what the spider things are doing?
Yes. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
And for free, I will go ahead and tell you they're clearly playing some kind of a gambling game. Yeah, I mean, so you, they occasionally are scanning the creatures in this room. They do seem to be a little bit on the, you wouldn't say on edge, maybe on the lookout. They're not talking though, is the thing. So it appears that these either they have some other way of communicating, or they're another species that doesn't communicate primarily through speech. Had a couple of those already. So maybe you already have that on your. Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. So, who knows? They could be doing what they normally do. So I guess I'll wait around until Murphy gets done with his little journey.
Oh,
Do we really have time for this, Captain?
Baba.
If we get into trouble, I would rather that Murphy is not drunk.
How long does it take for me to sober up?
It takes about an hour, and you will have to make another fort save to see if you do.
Okay, I meditate for 1 hour.
It seems like a pretty bad way to cliffhang, so we're not going to end on that roll. Is anybody else going to do anything while Murphy's sitting here literally for an hour?
Can I study them playing their gambling game and see if I can pick up the rules?
You sure can.
Yeah, I'd like to do that too.
Okay. Give me an intelligence check.
Oh, that's not gonna go well.
What is going on?
Wow.
So they seem they're
Roll 20 is
clearly
brutal.
they notice you looking, and like they have no interest in like teaching you how to play. They're ignoring you, and it's really hard to tell how to play this game if you're not playing it, or at least there. There are, sort of other games going on, sort of more boring people who are not gawking occasionally, or who don't look like they might be sizing you up as a potential target at any point, that you could maybe learn a little more from, but they're playing different games.
Right. You know what? I'm gonna go back to the ship and I'm gonna take a shower.
Me too.
Oh, I'm still probably covered in bug guts.
Yeah,
So-
you are all pretty gross.
Although we should probably take the drunk cat with us.
Oh, how much trouble can you get into?
We all know the answer to that question.
Baba. Oh,
I'll stay with him.
Baba.
Long-suffering captain.
Baba. Yo,
Well, it's better that he doesn't stay by himself.
Did he bring that bottle in with him? Curious.
Is he not
Baba.
Did he take it with him?
Baba.
That's
Oh, I'm just saying, he's if he's sobering up, he doesn't need it. Captain.
No, we're done for right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave Bobbert here because he likes the crust, so I'll watch him later tonight. And just in case something happens, he'll have a little bit of backup.
So I think the plan is we're gonna go back to the. Some of us are going to go back to the ship. The rest of us are gonna stay here, and then we're gonna meet up outside those pipes.
Yeah, back at the cantina.
Right, and then we're gonna go into the pipes and try again, knowing what we know now. Does that
So
sound good?
No.
Oh yeah, except for Shardik, who could stay outside for a second.
Maybe I'll just stay on the ship.
Murphy and Zyson, give me fortitude saves.
Does the cold shower help?
The cold shower does not help.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so Zyson is
Fortitude
still
save.
intoxicated.
11.
Murphy is still intoxicated.
Woo.
Sorry, guys.
TPK.
Not a high
Via
DC,
drink.
but you still missed it.
I mean, you got 11. That's-
Yeah, the DC is a 12.
No.
The DC I totally just made up, but I mean,
Oh,
made it,
you
like,
never know.
not
Drinking
but-
No.
could have had advantageous benefits imbued into it, like courage.
I mean, I think it has a lot of
Sociability?
courage in it.
Anyway, I think we're gonna, I guess, meet up and then venture back into the fights, except for Shardik.
And that's what we will do next week.
Hey.
Sorry, Shardik.
Wah,
That's
wah.
good because I actually won't be here next week.
Oh, cool.
Perfect timing.
We should leave you on the ship then. Yeah,
Well,
that's what we're doing.
next week I probably can't do next week
Oh, okay.
Gen Con.
because I will be
Nobody
Gen
thinks.
Con.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll
Gincana
let
up.
you know. Friday might be a little bit of a, or not Friday. Sunday is kind of a down day, but like I will need to probably sleep and like do laundry and eat some
At
food
some
and
point.
stuff today. And then I'm still working. I am going to work today, so.
Oh God.
Well, just
Godspeed.
let us know.
Cool. Well, y'all have fun at the con. Play some good shit.
Yeah.
I have
Fun. Wish I was there.
I have one Starfinder game lined up and 3 Pathfinder 2nd Edition games.
Nice. But I'm sure that Starfinder game won't be as good as what we play here on Really Playing Games Starfinder against the Aeon Throne. We'll see you sometime later. Ciao!